when we speak of Kuldeep Singh Sengar, let's understand what position he's currently in, because while he's been given bail for this very case, he's still in prison for another particular case, that is the custodial death of the rape victim's father, if I'm not wrong. Now, today, there are two things that we're looking at when we speak of Sengar. One, the safety concern that's been raised by the victim, and also the public servant element of whether he is to be given that tag of public servant or not when the very case went about. So Nalini, at this given point, what is it that Kuldeep Singh Sengar is facing? Because even if the Supreme, give us two instances. One, if he does end up getting bail today, like the High Court verdict had come out and the Supreme Court agrees with it, then what is the rest of his sentence for the other case looks like? And if today the Supreme Court doesn't end up agreeing with the High Court's verdict, then what is Sengar looking at next?
So let's first clarify this entire bail aspect, because it's important for the viewers to understand that technically the Delhi High Court has not granted bail to Kuldeep Singh Sengar, but due to the fact that his life sentence has been suspended by the Delhi High Court, that would automatically mean, and the Delhi High Court clearly said this in its judgment, that because he cannot be prima facie, because he cannot be considered guilty to be guilty of aggravated sexual assault by a public servant, and because he's already spent more than 7 years in jail, that automatically means that he can be released in this particular case. Of course, he's serving 10 years in another case. That's a separate matter altogether. But technically, bail has not been granted. His sentence has been suspended, which automatically results in bail. So you can see the large amount of impact that the suspension of sentence will actually have on this case. The second important thing to note over here is that the Supreme Court will have to decide as to whether or not this Delhi High Court order should be stayed or not at the current moment, because that's what we are given to understand the CBI will be pushing for, because that's what they want to happen, that at least for now, the Delhi High Court order, there should be a stay that should be put on it, so that this does not become a precedent for Kuldeep Singh Sengar to either use in his other legal battles corresponding to this case at a future time, or provide any relief for him at this particular time. So the CBI is going to try and push for it. As to whether or not the Supreme Court will do it is something that we have to see. But like the two scenarios that you pointed out, one, in case the Supreme Court allows for this Delhi High Court judgment to be stayed, of course, effectively there's going to be no difference for Kuldeep Singh Sengar, because he continues to be in jail. But keeping in mind the amount of cases that he has already going on against him, for him to get relief in this case is going to be a big sigh of relief that he will be taking. But at the same time, in case the Supreme Court goes ahead and said that they will not interfere in this case, because remember, the main appeal against conviction is still pending before the Delhi High Court, which is why the Delhi High Court has said that even this sentence has been suspended only for the time being, till the time his appeal against the conviction is not decided in its entirety. That will essentially mean that the matter will then go back to the High Court, and the High Court will then decide what will happen to the conviction in the appeal that has been filed by Kuldeep Singh Sengar. It seems though, if we can go into the realm of speculation a little bit, it seems that the Supreme Court may to a certain extent interfere in this order, because there might be a reason, there might be some thinking behind the CJI constituting this special bench on an urgent basis during the time the vacations are going on. Also the fact that the alacrity with which the CBI filed this appeal, the fact that the victim's family has been in front of the media since the time that the Delhi High Court order has come out. So I'm sure all of these aspects will play a part in the Supreme Court deciding what needs to be done, because safety and security of the victim and her family are a very real issue. It's been stated before the High Court, it's been stated in the CBI's appeal, and I'm sure it'll be stated before the Supreme Court again. But again, we cannot conclusively speculate what the Supreme Court will do. It remains to be seen when the bench assembles, what C.J. Suryakant, Justice Maheshwari, Justice Masi, all of them will together do in this case, whether or not this Delhi High Court judgment is going to be stayed, and most importantly, what the CBI says to make its case before the...
Right, Nalini, Anisha, stay with me.